listen to this on the way back to the office now.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta remember the lyrics. My boy knows all that shit.
Let me get this out there. When you see them coming in, shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Like my B4, my Humpies, all them niggas always tune in.
Good. You want that knowledge, man.
Raymond Gates, I see you, baby. Keep that channel, baby. Don't do nothing with it.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, keep that channel, man. We got a big show coming up.
You got Jeffrey in the house.
Who that? Coopus? That's my dog right there. Coopus keeping it official, man.
Literally.
Coopus, I just gave you a birthday shout out. Check on my page, man.
It literally is. It's a dog. The picture's a dog.
No doubt.
Literally. Nice. Nice.
Yeah, let me get this out there, then we gonna talk to y'all, man.
A lot of topics.
Yeah, I had to do Biggie, man. I went back to some documentary. Ernest Vegas, a miracle you on time, baby. This dude, he always puts his comments up, but he always watched the aftermath, like the aftermath, like. Man, we want you to hear shit live, Ernest.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Head.
We got Abdul Kareem.
Yeah, what up, Kareem? Yeah, you see, he put about time. Yeah, Kareem know his shit too.
About time.
Yo, I gotta get y'all more participated, man. I got a phone number for y'all too. Let me just say it real quick. 917-723-8264. 723-8264. Y'all can call in. But wait till we give y'all the opportunity to call in, not when we talking. Y'all know how it's done, man. Let me get this out there though, man. Yeah, keep shouting them out after they come in, just.
We're letting them roll in, man. Maybe some of these cats just waking up, bro.
I had to do the Biggie. I had to bring it back, y'all. I watched some new documentary by the Raw Deal. That shit was popping, man. That's the Bodyguard. He gave it all, man. He gave it all.
Gabrielle.
Puff Daddy and Sellout.
Gabrielle.
Gab always show love.
All right.
Salute, mama. She always show love.
Greg
That's Suge, my boy Suge, baby.
Okay.
LA cat, look just like
looks
Suge.
just like Suge.
What up, baby? I see you.
Let's go.
Greg, don't go nowhere. Don't be in and out on me, baby. Don't in and out on me. We got a great show coming up.
Death Row Records.
I know you busy, but you gotta give me 15, 20 minutes. Let me make a little supper real quick. Yeah, don't just come and say hi and bye, my dude. Don't do me like that.
Drop some questions. We got the call in. Call in your questions.
Greg, call us in. Lawrence Shawsburn. Blondie, you can call in 917-723-8264. Call in, but wait till we over on the topic, not while we talking, because we're not going to pick it up. We'll give y'all the dance floor when we ready to give y'all the dance floor. Have your questions ready, so we ready to take on, man. Y'all can hear it in my voice. I'm amped the fuck up.
Yeah, I like that. He said, let's go Niners. Those are the
three. Okay, listen, let's get started. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast,
Shout out
Midwest.
to Kim's watching.
Yeah, Kim Waterman, one voice, baby, one voice. Let me get this off real quick. I'm done. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Shout out to my homegirl, Vegas Divas, Holly Hot Wheels. Hope for a speedy recovery. She's in the hospital, got some surgery. God bless you, girl. Shout out to One Voice, D Beeman, and my boy Noah Parker. And last but not least, shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs. They did their thing. Travis Kelce and company.
Yes,
and also, Credit Fix. Never too late to fix your credit. Hit me up the new year. Y'all getting them taxes in. This is the time to hit me up. I'll put you to my 30-plus individual, and he'll take care of you.
Get some money back in your pocket. Don't be giving it away.
No. Get your credit fixed so you can get to the Mercedes-Benz spot.
There you go.
You want to get a Benz this year, get your shit fixed, man. And with that, Justin, man, we're going to get right to it, man. Remember, y'all, the call-in number, 917-723-8264. So, real fast, the Super Bowl, I'm going to nip on it because they didn't hear your perspective. Me and Noah already murdered this topic. But I want to hear Justin, you, the specialist perspective on Super Bowl Sunday as the Kansas City Chiefs defeated the San Francisco 49ers 31-20. What was your take on that Super Bowl? Talk to him.
Well, my take is the better team won out of the two.
Is that right?
Two best teams in the
You
league.
thought that KC was the better team? But I thought they were evenly matched.
No, I thought KC was slightly ahead.
Okay.
Hence the line being -1 at game time.
Right.
You know, I bet Kansas City money line, but I lost on the over. But I also took the Niners +8 on a teaser with the over. So,
Yeah,
you know,
we're trying to hit it both ways.
Yeah.
So what he's trying to
I
say...
got greedy.
What he's trying to say to y'all that don't understand, he moved the line from 1 to +8 for the Niners. And then he had another ticket, KC, just to win the game. So he has a big middle of 8 points.
And I thought it would fall in between those points.
It should have.
It should have.
But that was that Don King shit, like my man Pete Sabato said, when Damian Williams ran that 39, 40-yard touchdown,
killed those
when
teachers.
number 20 should have tackled him.
Yup.
You know, I got my suspicions on that right there, but I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, what else you got to say about the game, bro?
You know, like I said, I think the better team won overall.
Right.
They had two of the fastest guys in the league, Tyreek Hill, Sammy Watkins.
Yeah, Watkins.
Pro Bowl tight end.
Hard man.
If not, maybe the best tight end in the league.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
I would defer. I like Kittle a little better,
Right?
but Kelsey's definitely that
And
dude.
then another Pro Bowler in Mahomes. You're looking at the Golden State Warriors of the NFL.
Basically, that's a good analogy. As a matter of fact, I was telling my man.
And he's light skinned like Curry.
Yeah.
He's throwing them alley-oops up.
Yeah. I was telling my man that Mahomes remind me of a Steph Curry in football.
Yeah.
He's like a Steph Curry in football.
Yeah.
If there's such a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't mean because he light skinned. I'm talking about the way he rocked. Like he just let it go like Curry let it go.
He puts points
and
up.
he's on the money.
Right.
And he's got a lot of that no-look shit like Curry too. He could,
Yeah.
You know. So, any last things you want to say before we move on?
Yeah, you know, the analogy goes to, you know, remember NBA Jam when the guy gets hot, like Steph Curry?
Yeah.
Mahomes got hot.
Right.
He got hot.
Yeah, he went 24 or 26 out of 42, 286 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. He did not beat the prop bet. They had him over 2.5, and they had him over 307.5. But we don't care about that. I mean, as long as he won, that's all that matters.
You win by a mile, you win by an inch.
Right. A win's a win at the end of the day, and y'all know we gave out Kansas City Chiefs. We had it all.
That's right.
All right, my man Ernest Vega got some. Ernest, you can call in, Ernest, so that you
So
know.
Mahomes about to take the AFC over like Brady. Hey, respect.
Yo, call in, Ernest. I want everybody to hear you instead of you just knocking it down. 917-723-8264. Kareem, you can call in also, too. Call in, y'all. Don't be afraid of calling. It's only a voice, man. I want y'all to participate more. This is why I did this, so we could get more participation from the people.
I think the Brady era is over. Now it's time for more teams to step up. And you got the two teams.
I don't know about Brady being over, man. Pass just offered him 30 M's.
Yeah.
Robert Kraft is going in the bank, bro.
Yeah.
He offered them 30 M's. I would never count Bill Belichick and Tom Brady. Now, and another thing, if Tom Brady, let's say, moves on to Los Angeles Chargers or the Las Vegas Raiders.
What about Tennessee? They're saying rumors
I like
of
Tennessee. I don't think that's going to happen because I think this guy did too good. Tannehill, even though we know that Brady's way better than Tannehill. We know that.
You didn't hear the rumor. He enrolled his kids in school in Tennessee. Why would he do that?
Why would he buy a house in Vegas? You see, he got us all fucked up. Yeah, he got us all fucked up.
He's sneaky, bro. All the Patriots are sneaky.
Tom Brady throwing everybody off. Like, he got money like that. Remember, his wife's like a billionaire or some shit?
Hey, Eric says, what's up? What's good, big bro? Eric.
Yo, Eric, 917-723-8264. Y'all can call in. Show my love on this page, XFL Primetime. Yeah, you know I'm in, baby. Whatever you told me to join, I joined already, E. So you know I got you, my dude. But we need the call-ins, y'all. We need you guys to call in. I'm waiting for some phone calls. Call in so we can chat, man. I want to break it down. Now, listen, we're going to go to UFC real quick. So if y'all want to get your calls off, call us now because I'm not picking those phone calls up if we in the middle of a conversation. He said, Tom Brady. Yo, that ain't happening. Chad Johnson didn't even want to go over there. Yo, Chad Johnson refused to go to the X. You know what Stephen A. Smith told him? I remember that. He said, yo, why you don't go to the XFL and get your game back? He said, yo, don't play me like that. Chad Johnson told him, don't play me like that, Stephen A.
Yeah.
But in reality, he should have went, and showed people he still had it to get back into the NFL. Hey. Okay, so no calls yet? Okay, I guess not. Jay Boogie, baby. We just posted a picture with me, you, and Justin. You make sure you check that out. Call-in number 917-723-8264. Call us when we tell you to call. Because like I said, once we start the conversation, we might not pick up. Okay, we're going right to the UFC. This is why I got Justin Yu, a.k.a. The Specialist. This guy's like no line on my show, like 13-3. This
right.
Real talk. Go on the video. Anytime you see him, you go on my video, or you're going to see him right there before you click play. And you're going to see every time he give it out, you know what he's doing, man. He get it popping, man.
# The Specialist.
There you go. First big fight this weekend. We got multiple fights, but you decided just to run with 2 fights.
2 fights.
Okay, the first big fight is John Bones Jones, lightweight heavyweight champion, who's 25-1, and that was a loss he shouldn't have got, you said, right?
It was a DQ.
Explain why.
It was a DQ, so technically it wasn't a loss because he hit a downed opponent, but he was winning the fight anyways. He was on his way to a knockout victory. So in everyone's mind, 26-0, undefeated, greatest mixed martial artist ever to be in the UFC.
Wow, you going that far?
He is.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He is.
Okay, he's fighting Dominic the Devastator Reyes, who's 12-0. Who's an up-and-coming fighter. Now, you think this is a good fight for Reyes, or you think they rushing him into this kind of bout?
No, this is
because you know
perfect.
What happens when they rush you, you can get your feelings hurt, man.
Yeah, so, this is the perfect opportunity.
Michelangelo, I see you, baby. Michelangelo, hold up. 917-723-8264.
See? He knows, 26-0, that's right. So we got undefeateds going at it for the light heavyweight belt.
Right.
Same size. Only advantage, John Jones got the reach by 7.5 inches.
He said he really is.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's saying that that one is taken off his record.
No, on paper it's still on there.
Okay, Eric, so that you know it's still on paper, but we know what you're saying because he's saying he should have been undefeated. But when you say he really is, you're making me thinking like it's on paper 26-0. No, this is the raw truth, the Alyork Sports Show. I'm going to kick it as real as I can. So go ahead, baby, talk to him.
So he's fighting an up-and-comer, Dominic the Devastator Reyes, who's just starched everybody he's fought. A lot of first-round finishes. He's big, he's strong, played football, played a bunch of sports. So he's a professional athlete.
Right.
And I think John Jones is going to have his hands full. But John Jones, the veteran, been in the game a long time.
Venner, I see you, baby. Venner, 917-723-8264.
Considered the greatest mixed martial artist. And I think if there was a time for him to lose, this might be his time to lose.
Oh, so this is a perfect situation for Dominic the Devastator Reyes to go into. So he's not going over his head, right? No. Kind of what Canelo, when he fought Mayweather, he was over his head.
Yeah.
He was not ready for Mayweather at all, that fight.
Right.
So this situation is different is what you're telling me.
He's ready. He's ready.
Okay, so let me give you the lines on that fight. The line is -430 for Jones. He's the champion. And +350 for Reyes. Now, we can't give out no -430. We don't do that on the Alyork Sports Show. So tell them what's the play on this fight right here.
So we're going to take Dominic the Devastator Reyes at +350. $100 wins you $350 plus your $100
you like
back.
the dog on that?
Yeah, I like the dog.
I thought you liked the under on the rounds or something.
Oh, yeah. So we can take, you can take small on Dominic Reyes if you want to gamble.
Small, 50 to win 175, not 100.
Yeah.
50 to win 175, go ahead.
But I think this fight will not go over 2.5 rounds. So they have to go the full 2 and then half of the third round.
Right.
So I think somebody's going to be finished and under the 2.5. John Jones can finish Reyes by submission or knockout, or Reyes can knock Jones out.
Okay, he sees a knockout or a stoppage, any which way before 2.5 rounds. So make sure you put that in. Put that at least $400. He said, I like this dude. Yo, this my man, the Specialist, man.
I appreciate
every time there's UFC, I got to stop. I told Noah Parker today, Noah, because Noah's been putting in a lot of work with me. He did some Super Bowl, so I had to give him a break.
Chandler Jones' brother, that's John Jones.
There you go. Michelangelo, that's great information.
And he's got another brother that plays in the NFL.
Okay, remember, guys, 917-723-8264. Y'all can call up and we'll talk to y'all too if y'all want to be heard.
Who's the other guy that played in the NFL for the Ravens? Jones, last name Jones.
Okay, I know who you're talking about. Oh, dang, the wide receiver.
No. He was like a lineman.
Oh, so you talk about you're not talking about Jacoby Jones.
No,
right?
no.
Okay, I thought you meant Jacoby Jones. Okay, the lineman I don't know at the present moment right now.
All right.
Okay, so there you go. Real quick. Small bet on Reyes, put like 50 to win 175. And then on the under 2.5 rounds, they can lay 100 on that, right?
Yeah.
Put 100 on the under 20. Okay, fight number 2 is a female fight. Valentina Bullet Shevchenko, 18-3, who's the champion, versus Caitlin Chukagian. Oh, you know these names be killing me. Caitlin Chukagian, a.k.a. the blonde fighter. That you got
terrible nickname.
Somebody got to get her a nickname. Come to me, I'll get you a nickname. The line for the Bullet is 1,300. The comeback is plus 800 for the blonde fighter. Let me take the easy route out. Talk to him on what's the value on this fight.
So she's like a world beater, you know? World class kickboxing champion, multi-time kickboxing champion, all over the world.
Stay up, Eric.
You know? So she's a beast on the feet. Never seen her grappling game yet. So I think this girl will test her. Caitlin Chukagian, only 2 losses, the #1 contender, is bigger than Valentina. So that might play an issue if it gets into grappling. She's got a little bit of size on her.
What kills me though is why they got 1,300, man.
Yeah.
With the information you're giving me now, that shouldn't that be at least like 600 maybe?
Well, her last fight, she kicked the girl in her head, and it looked like she was in space.
Right.
She was like, she laid her out bad.
Right.
So a lot of times the fans base it off of what they see from their previous fight, you know? So she starched her previous opponent.
Yeah, you as good as your last game.
Yeah,
you as good as your last fight. A lot of people do that.
But in the fight game, styles make matchups, and I think this girl might be a little bit of a stylistic nightmare because she moves around a lot.
Right, so it's a great opportunity to try to pick up on a dog.
Oh, plus 800 all day.
Okay, so I would recommend small though.
Small, yeah.
Something like $25 to win $200.
And if you want to get even more ballsy, you can add the over on that, over 4.5. I think it'll go the distance. In my honest opinion, the girls will be running around trying to, hit each other, pop shot in and out. That's the style of fight.
So you know what? I'm gonna use Noah Parker's word. You can take the fight maybe at 25 and sprinkle the over on the side.
Yeah, but that's minus 185.
Yeah, but if it's a solid play, I mean, all that matters is that it cashes out. It ain't. It's high, but it ain't as bad as we. It ain't as bad as I don't want it to be because we're not laying no 3, 2, 400 here. You know what I mean? 185. You know what? If it's a kind of a solid play, we can run with that. Okay, so you got it, man. Explain to them again, all over again.
So we're gonna take the under.
All right, Michelangelo.
Under on the main event: Johnny Bones Jones versus Dominic the Devastator Reyes. Light heavyweight championship, UFC 247. Under 2.5 rounds at plus 140. And then you can sprinkle a little bit.
That's plus money too.
Yeah, and Dominic Reyes is at plus 350 if you're feeling, like an upset brewing. And anything can happen. Some big boys, 6'4", 205.
Yep.
All it takes is one.
Gladiators. You got gladiators in there.
That's right. And then the second bout, which is also a title fight for the 125-pound flyweight title. In the women's division, we have Valentina Shevchenko, heavy favorite. You're talking like Mayweather numbers, minus 1,300 against Caitlin Chukagian, #1 contender.
That line is telling me that she finna wash that girl up, but you see it in another way. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So take plus 800 for small, and then if you can, sprinkle a little bit on the over 4.5. It'll go the distance.
All right, that's your UFC. Now we jumping into MLB. Big pickup by the LA Dodgers yesterday. You asked me, the Boston Red Sox basically handed them the World Series. Mookie Betts and David Price were acquired by the Los Angeles Dodgers for Alex Verdugo and Brusdar Graterol. And Brusdar is a prospect, regular guy. Verdugo is actually a good player. But if you're going to give up Mookie Betts, though Mookie Betts' contract is expiring, that's why they couldn't really get the other guys like Will Smith, etc.
Right.
Because
right.
it's an expiring contract.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? But I think the Dodgers right now, they got the key to winning. Even over my Yankees. I'm a pure Yankee fan. I love the Garrett Cole pickup. But God, Jesus, when you give a good pitcher in Price who could eat up innings, pitch for a great record. He's not a playoff pitcher. He had terrible stats in the playoffs, but regular season, he's real good. I mean, David Price's career numbers is 150 and 80, but yes, he pushes a 4+ earned run average, but that's in the American League. In the National League, with the automatic out being the pitcher, that should drop. That should drop. And Mookie Betts, to me, right now, behind Mike Trout, is the best baseball player on the planet. Mookie Betts, 5'2" player, little skinny dude, hell of an arm, speed, power, can hit for average. Mookie Betts is the truth. And I just feel like the Dodgers are going to win it. Any take before we move on, bro?
I completely agree. Big pickup for the Dodgers. You know, big pieces that they acquired. And there should be no reason they're not in the championship.
Once again, right?
Finals,
get through again. Now they offered Mookie 10 years at $300 million, the Boston Red Sox, but he just felt he was worth more than that. And I can see to a degree where he feel like that because, Harper. I think he's a better player than Harper. Overall,
okay.
I think Harper got the bigger name.
Yeah,
but I think Mookie's better than Harper, and Harper got like 330, so he's looking at that. Though he got a 13-year joint, which annually average less, but Mookie want that big number at the end. I think he's looking at least for 350, 400. The only one that's going to clip 500 is going to be Mike Trout. You heard me right here. Mike Trout will get 500 M's. Only player ever.
Must be nice.
To reach that. And if he don't get injured, Trout will get that money. And Mookie Betts, 295, 29 home runs, 80 RBIs last year. Career 301 hit, 139 home runs, 470 career RBIs. Damn. Mookie Betts is the truth.
He deserves it. Okay.
Okay, y'all. We taking phone calls. 917-723-8264. He says Harper still that dude. I don't know, Ernest. Ernest, he be choking, man. He a bitch, man. Like my man Brian Force said, man. He be bitching too much, man. And he's got all the talent in the world, but he's like a spoiled little brat. He's a spoiled little brat.
You gonna say that to him when he comes back to Vegas? You know
he's from
Vegas.
I see him in Walmart. Yeah. If he asks me, I'll tell him, man. You know who I seen in Walmart? As a matter of fact, the Flying Hawaiian. Victorino.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we were talking. Me and Victorino was talking. He cool, but he looked at me kind of strange because I had my hoodie on.
Oh, yeah?
I said, yo, Flying Hawaiian. He's like, I said, what up, Victorino? I was one of your fans, Shane. Yeah, but then after a while, he was like, yo, I hope everything's good. I told him about the sports show. I don't know if he ever tuned in, but I told him about it. Okay, Ernest Vegas, we got some questions. There you go, Raymond. He's too Hollywood. You couldn't have said it more better. Whatever I wanted to say, there you go right there. Harper's too Hollywood. Ernest Vega, big-time player, choking posters. And yeah, man, that's why I think Mookie Betts is better than him, man. I like Mookie Betts, man. Mookie's young. He's 26. Harper's also young also. But I'd rather take Mookie Betts all day over Bryce Harper. Now, any questions? Like I said, 917
as soon as you wrote
723-8264. What happened?
For some reason, as soon as you wrote that, I thought of James Harden in the NBA. All the big-time players choking postseason.
Oh, man. Shit. Yeah, you don't want to go there, bro.
My bad. That's all I thought of, bro.
Harden played like 40 minutes.
20 turnovers.
In the biggest game in his life. And he had like 6-8 points. Fuck out of here.
20 turnovers, bro.
Averaging 30 like plus. But don't even get me started like that. Guys, I'm waiting for y'all to call in, man. Like I said, 917-8264. No, 917-723-8264. Let me say it correct. Okay, we going. Cam Boogie, I see you, baby.
There you go.
You know I see you. Okay, next topic, we going to the NBA. Some trades went down. A couple of them I like. My pathetic New York Knickerbockers, and I'm saying it right here to all of y'all. You know I'm a New York Knicks fan. I got no shame in my game. I'm not a bandwagon dude, will never be. My three teams, let me say this again because I wear all the jerseys. I don't want to mix y'all up.
Who they got? John Starks?
Okay, hold up. We got a phone call. Hold up.
They got John
Starks?
Yeah,
what's up, man? Alyork Sports Show.
Mr. Alyork, this is Mr. Ernest Baker.
Ernest
Vega. What up, baby?
Welcome to the show.
What's good, baby?
Yeah. Put a little bass in your voice. We need to put a little bass on it, baby. Go ahead, dog.
What I'm trying to figure out is, right, is everybody complained 2017 Houston Astros, the World Series that they supposedly cheated on.
Right. Supposedly, or they did?
A 90% of that team and that lineup was on a 2019
Right.
World Series, and they won another chip. Now, my thing is, if everybody on that club, including pitchers, everybody's a cheater, right? Now, I'm trying to figure out
Hold on.
how long the Yankees fans complaining, but you guys went and signed a cheater by the name of Gary Cole on your team. And I'm pretty sure behind closed doors, there's going to be a lot of things said when he's in the clubhouse.
Right. Now, the thing about Garrett Cole, he was on the team, so that makes him part of what's going on. So I'm with you on that. But the thing about Garrett Cole, he's a pitcher. I don't think they was doing that banging stuff for the pitchers. They were doing it for the hitters. And you can hear that clearly. You can hear the whistle. You can hear the big bang. It was obvious.
Oh, snap.
Definitely crazy.
Yeah, so what's your point as far as Garrett Cole going to the Yankees? What is it that you're trying to find out so I can answer your question, bro?
I believe behind closed doors, something's gonna get leaked out. Because at the same time, I've also watched Pardon the Interruption.
Right.
I said, and of course you guys know, personal close people that know things. But he said there's a few more teams out there that are still cheating, but don't nobody know who it is. You know what I'm saying? And unless you get caught, then we'll find out. But my thing is, how is everybody complaining about 2017, but nobody saying anything about 2019?
Right. Well, I think they mean in general, Ernest. But back to the other teams, there's definitely more teams. Just like when they caught that referee cheating, remember? You think he's the only one cheating? You think that referee was the only one cheating?
Yeah, he just
You know
got
what I
caught.
mean?
He's
the one that got caught.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Ernest? It's always multiple individuals, but unfortunately, the Patriots and the Astros are the ones that got caught.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
They ain't penalizing the way, let's say, Pete Rose. You see how Pete Rose put him on death row? I believe he's going to the hall as soon as he passes away, which is a shame.
He should. And we see Pete Rose out here in Vegas. We always see him. He be in Caesars. Always say what's up to him.
They didn't strip the teams of the chip, right?
No, but they you know what, it would have been too much. So
Too much. Come on, bro.
They took away draft picks. The coach had to get fired. They damaged them.
So technically,
unlike the Patriots got off easy.
Yeah.
And I think that's what Ernest is trying to get at. The Patriots got over easy compared to Astros. Are we on the same page, Ernest?
I always joke around about the Patriots, and I always say they always ran by the mob, so you can't touch them.
The fix was in.
So
the fix was in.
Right.
I just like Brady. I'm not a Patriot fan, but I respect Brady. And when you see greatness, all these guys and then retire, and then we talk about it 10, 20 years from now, like when I was growing up in the 80s, watching all the great, some big generation to me, I believe, don't appreciate it.
Right. And you also like money, Ernest. You also like money, and putting Patriots on the money line, that's guaranteed. All you got to do is find another team. Yeah, you get the Patriots -8, -7. That's money line on your first part of your 2-team money line.
If they take that win away later, you still got paid, right?
Of course. You know what I'm saying? I'm wrong with the money. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
I always say, when you come to the table, you leave your heart at the door and bring the ball.
Yeah, that's right. You can't bet with your heart. Never bet with your heart. Never.
That's why I bet against my Cowboys. And dudes be looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, you ain't no real fan.
With his jersey on.
Dog, I'm like, yo, dog. Cowboys, Jerry Jones ain't gonna send me a check to pay my bills. You feel me?
No.
I'll be honest with you, even when the Niners were undefeated, I looked at some of these games and their offense like, this can't be real.
Right.
I understand the defense was hard, but some of these games were so scary, and I was like, okay, even if we blew them out, still, it's like, it could be real to me, you know what I'm saying, for them to get this far, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Now, I got a quick comment.
Yeah.
For those that know me, I watch college football a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I always say, Patrick Mahomes, of course, I'm happy for him that he won a chip. So that's one thing, because I always say, once Brady retires, he's going to take that whole entire AFC.
Okay.
But I always say, and guys look at me crazy, but I say, what he's done in the NFL, I'm not impressed. Because unless you watched him in the college level, it wasn't about the W's and the losses. It was about the numbers that he put up because in the conference that he played.
Yo, dog, he was like, boy, he put up 500 yards a game?
You know
Texas
what I'm saying?
Tech, baby.
And then I worked with a friend of mine who was a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and on draft day, Kansas City actually moved up to get to him. I think it was the 11th pick.
Right.
And I told him, hey, you got a future with this kid. So I talked about, of course, I enjoy what he does, but I say to myself, this was expected if you see him in college. And what he's done right now, it's scary to say, but yeah, like you said earlier, it could be, I can't stand the Warriors. But after the first one, okay, when KD went there, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Right.
But yeah, no, he is going to run the table. And who's to say, I saw the Lakers against Boston growing up almost every year.
Right.
In the finals. People in this generation complained about the Warriors and Cavs. But you might get to see something like that in football right now, depending on how far, like with free agency and people start, breaking down some.
Yeah.
But, the Niners can keep that team together.
They keep it together and pick up some more pieces.
It's amazing how far these two teams that remain got a bigger, brighter future than I believe than anybody in both their conferences. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, real quick, to support your team, the San Francisco 49ers, you got to call some of your peoples, tell them to go sign Raheem Mostert. You got to get Mostert. I think he's the best quality back of the three. He's been through the most. He got cut 8 times.
They remind me of the Denver Broncos.
But he didn't do anything in the chip.
No, they only gave him the ball 12 times. He still had 59 yards. They didn't feed him.
Oh, okay.
They didn't feed him like Ezekiel be doing. They didn't feed him.
Yeah.
But real quick, Ernest, before we move on, real quick, your team had a great season. Unfortunately, I like the other side because I just felt I'd rather have Mahomes with the ball than Garoppolo, and I knew it would kind of come down to that. Even though you still should have won, let me make it clear: you're up 10 points, 6-something minutes. You got to close that game, bro.
I was talking crazy with 11 minutes already.
You gotta close that game.
And they had an interception that day.
That's when I thought the Niners was gonna win. That behind Tyreek Hill.
No doubt. Look, and next time I get a chance to call, I got another comment. I don't want nobody to take it personal, but it's about Kobe Bryant. That's the only thing.
Okay. But listen, next Thursday we're gonna come back on live. I appreciate you coming on board, Daddy. Listen, you're a great supporter. I want you to know from the Alyork Sports Show, we really appreciate your contributions, bro. All right? And with that, stay up, LES to the death, brother.
Thanks for calling, man. Respect.
All right, baby.
All right. Ernest Vega, baby. Mr. Potato Head, baby.
Potato.
All right, baby. All right, baby. All right. Yeah, that's my dog. He always going in. Salute to my sister, Daisy Gonzalez. Your brother loves you. Let me make that on air next to everybody. Okay, so now back to the NBA. Great conversation about Ernest Vega.
Yes.
Great points.
Great
I'm
points.
glad that we was able to basically serve those questions in correct form. And he definitely liked Mahomes for a while. He made that clear. And Patrick Mahomes, via no injuries, should go down as one of the greats. I mean, as of right now, he's breaking records for guy at his age.
We could have another dynasty on our hands with the Chiefs.
That's if they don't get greedy, though. It's all about the money now, bro.
Yeah.
And if you know, now that they got a championship, dudes are gonna go after that money, and the people that's worrying about, the franchise, you know what I'm saying, keeping it real, winning championships, will stay like a dynasty. Dynasty mindset of cats would stay. People that want the money would keep it moving.
Yep, the value just went up.
Yeah. Real quick, the New York Knicks, my bum ass Knicks again. We traded Marcus Morris to the Clippers.
John Starks, where you at?
Yeah, the 3-team deal. The Clippers came off on this trade. They picked up a solid veteran who can score, come off the bench. Morris is averaging 19.6.
Wow.
Now, obviously, he's not going to average that with the Clippers because they got too many scorers.
Might drop a little bit, maybe.
Sweet Lou them off the bench. But the key thing is that the guy can score. You got him in there, he can score, and he can play defense.
Yeah.
Doc Rivers is going to love Marcus Morris.
He's like a better version of Chris Dudley.
He way better than Chris Dudley. Yeah, Chris Dudley's a fucking scrub. All right, and they also picked up Isaiah Thomas. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna bring. I don't know his injury situation, but if he can do anything off the bench, backing up Patrick Beverly, etc., that'll make him better because he can score.
Wow.
Now,
I like the clips now.
Yeah, the Wizards end up getting Jerome Robinson, who's averaging 2.9. But what the Wizards did, they was trying to unload Isaiah Thomas's contract.
Yeah.
And they did that.
Yeah.
So that's why they don't care if they get this Jerome Robinson cat. And the Knicks, I think, did okay. They picked up Mo Harkless, who right now could give him the minutes that Morris gave him. He's not as good. He could give him the minutes, but what I like is that they got a 2020 first-round pick from the Wizards.
So they're looking for the future.
Yeah, and the Wizards are 17-32, which is the 5th worst record.
Yeah.
If we could get the Wizards to get top 4 worst records, the Knicks would be guaranteed no less than a 7th pick behind that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I love how we talking about the worst teams in the league right now.
Well, you know what? You got to do what you got to do. But the Clippers is one of the best teams.
They are, yes, yeah.
Yeah, to back that up. And they just basically, they put more fuel in their tank right now because they know they're going to have to beat the Lakers.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Lakers are tall. They picked up one guy who's average size and a small guy. You got to go big with the Lakers, especially when they get Cousins back. Then they're going to have another big man with Dwight Howard.
You know, they got exposed by the Blazers in that comeback game, you know, after Kobe's passing, you know, rest in peace.
I don't know if they got exposed. I just think their heart wasn't in it.
Well, they should have played like it was in it, but they came back the next game.
Yeah, they wasn't in it, bro. I'm not making no excuses for them.
Yeah,
I seen that game. They just wasn't in it. Even though they waited till Friday, that still wasn't enough time for Kobe Bryant. Okay, another basketball news. The Houston Rockets, I don't know what they doing. Salute to my cousin Zay. Salute to John Cortez. Thank you guys for tuning in. 917-723-8264. The calling number. We just had Ernest Vega call in. Ernest Vegas lit it up with the questions. Like I said, we highly appreciate that again. And now let's go back to the Rockets. The Rockets acquired Minnesota Timberwolves Robert Covington, who I think is a real nice pickup. But I hate that they had to give up Clint Capella, the best big man.
Yeah.
Capella is a monster.
Yeah.
You do not give up Capella, who averaged 13.9 and 13.8 boards.
Right.
And Covington, who's averaging 12.8 and 6-point rebounds. Covington is not as effective as Capella.
Right.
Though I like him in that system, moving around, he can set up from 3. He's actually from Notre Dame, a good player.
Okay.
But he's not a star. He's just a good backup. You know, he can maybe start occasionally. Capella was your big man. My question is, who's their big man now? 40-year-old Tyson Chandler?
Damn.
Come on, man. Houston Rockets, I don't know. I mean, unless you got something else lined up, you got way small in the Western Conference where everybody's big. And I ain't even mentioned Anthony Davis in the Lakers. Another big guy. JaVale, Cousins, Dwight Howard, and Anthony Davis are all monsters.
And to me, the Rockets' defense is already suspect, man. So why are they giving away somebody in the post?
Basically their best defender. Now, in this trade, the Hawks end up getting Capella. Right, as a 14 deal, 12 players, one of the biggest trades in a long time. In 20 years, one of the biggest trades. But my thing is, Houston Rockets just made their team worse. You got one guy that can actually play defense for you guys, and you get rid of him. Yeah. Like I said, unless they got a plan B going on, I don't know what the hell they doing. Izzy is 49er fan. What's up, baby?
Hey,
he said Rockets going to win first round, whoever they play for sure. Raymond Gates, I'm going to agree with you if they can get a 4th seed. If they go to 5th and 6th, they got to go on the road. I'm going to disagree with you. And I just think right now, like, they just in shambles, man. The Harden-Westbrook thing is not really working. They already was shopping Westbrook on the low. I thought it would work, but it's not working. I'm going to be honest with you. Can it work eventually? Probably, but you don't give up Capella. That's your best defender. You do not do that. For a team that has no defense, how you going to give up your best defender?
Yeah.
How you loaning out money when your money's short? I got a little bit of money and I'm going to loan you money? Can't do it.
Time to bet the over.
Can't do it.
Time to bet the over.
Yeah. And another trade, The Minnesota Timberwolves picked up D'Angelo Russell's big contract, and Golden State Warriors picked up Andrew Wiggins. Now, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all don't know what's going on with the Golden State Warriors. Everybody's sleeping on them. I knew they would trade Russell. I said that early in the year. He was being borrowed. Russell was being borrowed. I thought they would wait for Clay to come back. Obviously, they didn't wait that long because they got an opportunity to get a forward that they highly needed after Kevin Durant left.
They need a forward
Now,
and they need a big man in the post.
Andrew Wiggins is no Kevin Durant. Let me not get it twisted. But he's a solid ball player. You put Wiggins, Draymond, Steph Curry come back, Klay Thompson come back, and as of right now, they got the worst record in basketball, which would guarantee them a top 7 pick. Maybe a number 1 overall. Because they'll have the most chips to get the number 1.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think they're going to tank all season. I'm convinced Steve Kerr and them are taking the season off.
Yep.
Next year, they're coming with major firepower.
They're hibernating.
Clay would be back.
Yep.
Andrew Wiggins would be inducted into the offense. Draymond would get his life back. Steph Curry would be back. I'm telling you, and they got a lot of young cats playing good, like Pasquale and some other young cats that are like building Looney. So they also going to be bench guys that are going to be very productive for them. And if they get the number 1 overall, they could go right back to the chip. So don't sleep on the Golden State Warriors. Let me see what else I got here if I missed anything out. Like I said, I love the pickup for the Warriors. I love what they doing behind the scene. Kind of remind me what San Antonio Spurs was doing. What he saying?
Your boy's hurting because of the Niners. Oh, man.
All right, I understand. I did call you out as one of the major 49er diehard fans because a lot of these guys came out of the sewage. And they lucky I ain't holler at them. Like, I wanted to call dudes out. 7 years in Facebook, I ain't never heard these 49er fans in my life. But, salute to you. Great season. Long as you guys keep your main guys, the Bosas, the Greenlaws, keep your main guys, D Ford. Y'all should make another run next year, but Garoppolo's got to go to another level. Shanahan's got to be able to trust him. It was obvious he did not trust him in that game. And you know why? Look at the 2 picks he threw. So it's understandable. Now, we got a calling number, y'all, 917-723-8264 is if you want to call and talk about your Niners, the phone line's available, okay? Now, another basketball news. The Los Angeles Lakers been contemplating of bringing Derrick Rose to La La Land.
Okay.
My question to you, 31-year-old veteran was having one of his best years in a long time. And right now, you bringing Derrick Rose, he's averaging 18.8, 5.8 assists.
Nice stats.
2.5 rebound, which is basically not the best year he ever had, but it's close to those numbers.
Right.
So it's fair to say that D Rose is back. But the thing about D Rose I don't like, he's one little injury away from being out.
Yeah.
Because he's like an egg. He's like an egg. The way an egg cracks, but he is better with what the Lakers got now. He's better than Rondo, Cook, and Daniels.
Right.
So you bring in Rondo, Derrick Rose, who can speed up that offense. Because they, when you bring in the second unit, when you get all those towers out of there, now they can become an up and down team.
Yeah.
On top of playing a half court kind of game.
Yeah.
So if the Lakers can get the best of both worlds, it's going to be very difficult.
They can run it.
You can run them and play the big man game. So I think Derrick Rose would be a huge pickup for them if somehow, some way they can pull that trade off. Guys, the number is 917-723-8264. Y'all can call in.
He said LeBron's going to run out of gas in the playoffs.
You're probably right, Raymond, but I think right before the end of the season, they will let him rest. They just going hard now, trying to solidify the first place so that's the way they get home field, home court advantage throughout the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know about the chip, but throughout the playoffs, and that's what they're worrying about. They trying to lock the best record, and I understand. So let's say, for example, 2 weeks left, and they're up like 7, 8 games. You see LeBron be getting a lot of breaks. That's when you're going to see that he gets a lot of breaks, which is going to be well needed. Okay, in other news, any questions? Y'all want to call in? 917-723-8264. Don't be afraid to call in. If I'm y'all, I'll call in, and it's nothing to call in. We basically still got time. We got about another 15 minutes to go.
What else we got?
I want to talk about Zion Williamson.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Zion, I seen what I had to see already by Zion Williamson, a.k.a. King Kong, with my little man Wiggles calls him. Wiggles named him that. My boy Wiggles from New York named him King Kong. The guy is not in basketball shape right now, but he showed me a lot of explosive moves that I needed to see, especially when he tried to dunk it on the Greek Freak. That showed me a lot.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, he tried to dunk it, but then when Greek went at it, he turned it into a layup. But he got fouled, though, which showed me that, he got the protect. There you go. There you go. He's averaging 19.6 since he's came back. He's not really helping Pelicans win just yet, but the Pelicans are still bonding and gelling. They got a lot of good plays from Drew Holiday to Ingram. Hardest playing good ball. Reddick got to get going a little more, and when you add Zion Williamson to that mix, they are going to be a very competitive team. I felt they should have sat him out to next year, but you know what? Maybe they want to give him some reps so he can taste the NBA. So that next year he's ready off and running.
Have to.
Your take on Zion real quick in the NBA from a little bit that you have seen out of Zion. You just make it quick.
Yeah, his first game back, I watched it, had a little action on his total rebounds and points. It wasn't looking good, but showed up in the fourth. He put up 4 3-pointers in a row.
Oh, baby.
I'm like, this guy.
He gave, but I think that was a bad thing, and the NBA now saying it.
Yeah.
When he hit them threes, in his mindset, now he thinks he's got that in his repertoire.
Right.
You, Zion Williamson, you work on your post-up game, your in game, your passing game.
Yeah.
Forget about those threes. That's something that you will have to develop eventually.
Yeah, don't rely on that.
Yeah, don't start pulling up three. You got 5 games under your belt. Forget about a 3-pointer.
Yeah.
And when he went like 5 for 5 or 4 for 4, that really messed him up mentally. But now, hopefully, since he's been shooting bricks the last couple games, he'll take that 3-point arsenal out of his game.
Could tell he was
George Santana, what up, baby?
He was out of shape for sure.
Yo, Big G, 917. 723-8264.
Yeah,
I would love to hear.
He got the grandmama game.
I would hope to hear some of your knowledge, G. I know you got G. I know you don't just do them fishes and cook meals and buy all the Jordans. You're a sports guy also. Hit us up. Let us know when you're ready to talk. We're ready to talk, brother.
I don't know, Zion kind of reminds me of Charles Barkley.
That's
a little bit like Charles Barkley.
No. I think if there's anybody to compare him to, that's the guy I will compare him to.
Charles Barkley, a big body.
Big body, could jump all around the gym.
Yeah.
That's a great comparison because that's what I normally do. Okay, right here.
LJ's
not bad, but the thing with LJ, Ernest, he didn't have all that weight on his knees. Barkley out of Auburn came in a little heavy, if you remember. He came in a little heavy. Zion's a little heavy. He's too heavy for his knees. Yeah, Larry Johnson wasn't heavy. Grandmama was never heavy.
Larry was shooting threes when he played with the bum-ass Knicks.
Yeah, but he hit that big 3 against Indiana, the 4-point play, when the first time he went like this. Remember that? Larry Johnson. I started borrowing that for LES, baby.
Grandmama.
I love Larry Johnson, man. And when he fought Alonzo Mourning at the Garden, when Van Gundy was holding Mourning's leg, yo, that's when you knew our New York Knickerbockers were official, bro. And I get so mad because we got to go back to those days, man.
Yeah.
Damn, my team sucks. We got to get James Dolan out of there, start this shit all over, and get the team in the Mecca where we had it, man. Because I'm telling you, if the Knicks turn it up, that'll be real good for the NBA to get the Knicks popping, but we just can't. Like 10, 12 years in a row, we can't even sniff the playoffs.
Jordan should buy the team.
No, we can't. Fuck Jordan. He hasn't got that team turned around either, man. Yeah, Jordan's horrible in everything but basketball. Baseball, he was horrible. GM, he's horrible. And the sneakers, he's also great.
I just remember when he turned Starks around and then he dunked it on Ewing. Remember the classic baseline jam on
Yeah. No. Ernest, I'm not saying Larry wasn't tough. I'm saying he wasn't overweight like Zion. Zion's still overweight. When you 285, and he looks good. I mean, he's in shape, but he's got to drop at least.
It's a lot of weight to be running up and down
30,
the court.
40 pounds, yeah. So them knees, because his knees are going to burn out. And like I said, Larry never was that big. I don't even think Larry touched 200, to be honest with you. Larry maybe touched 200, and it was all mass, like muscles and stuff like that.
Yeah, man, Barkley was a beast.
Barkley was your big guy. There you go. Barkley had to lose weight. He did. Then he gained it back. Then he lost it again. And you see when he had that big knee injury, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
And that was because the knees of years of taking punishment just gave out on him. Okay, we got one more topic left. We got phone calls, like I said, 917-723-8264. Do not be afraid to talk to the Sports King, man. Listen, there's no mistakes. I'm not here. I'm not going to bring you down. I'm going to uplift you, even if you got a stupid question. My thing is that I need participation. I want participation. I want y'all to feel more part of the Alyork Sports Show, and this is why I'm doing the messages with the phone calls, so y'all can be more attached to what's going on, because y'all as important as me. Me delivering this, y'all as much important tuning in, and we always appreciate you guys who tune in. So real quick, any more questions?
Come on, fans.
Look at Ernest. Ernest want more. See, Ernest touched the phone. He want more. That's what I'm telling y'all. Call, man. I'm not here to put y'all down. If y'all was Stephen A. Smith trying to compete with me or something, that's different. I'm going for his neck. But y'all part of my team. I'm not going for your neck. We're going to talk about it on some real positive shit. So make sure. So right now we're going to jump to the next topic. I gave you the opportunity to call. There's no phone calls. Big fight, February 22nd. Part 2 of the Wilder Tyson Fury.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
Part 2.
I'm excited.
I really didn't want to see part 2 after fight 1 ended, because I felt like Tyson Fury was like fighting but not fighting. But I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to this fight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this fight. I think, and the reason why I'm looking forward to this, because I straight up think that Wilder's knocking him out this time. I mean, it's going to be hard to hit him. But I think Wilder's going to knock him out. But let me go to their record. Deontay Wilder, 42-0-1, 41 Ks, the Bronx Bomber.
Bomb squad.
Versus Tyson Fury, 29-0-1, 20 Ks. The line is -105 for Fury, only 115 for Wilder. That's the only thing that's scaring me.
Yeah.
Wilder was minus like 2 and change the first fight, not even on 3 and change. The reason why they're giving him this, because a lot of people felt that Fury won that fight. I had Wilder, and I needed that draw because I had it parlay with something else.
Me too.
So I was thankful.
Yeah.
Because I thought he lost that fight.
I had him too.
Yeah, I thought he lost that fight. So your take on fight 2 on Wilder Fury. Talk to him.
I mean, I think the line is
Big
right.
Louis, I see you, baby. Hold up. Louis, 917-723-8264.
Call in.
I would love to hear you, Big Lou. You got a lot of stuff on your mind. Share some of that. Yeah.
I mean, it's two different styles. You got a brawler versus a boxer.
Right.
You know? And the first fight ended in a draw. Tyson Fury was winning the fight on the scorecards until he gave
I had the other side. I thought he lost.
I mean, based
You know
on
how we do. We keep it real on Alyork Sports Show, the raw truth. I had him as a loser. I thought I lost that ticket.
Well, he was down up until that knockout where homeboy woke up like the Undertaker. Mm-hmm. Remember? He looked like he was done, and then
To me, he ain't really lay him like that. Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much, Lou. I appreciate you. We want you to call in, though, Lou, eventually. You don't have to call in today, but call in eventually. All right, brother? Again, bro.
So here's my take on the next fight. Deontay Wilder, he's got the power, but he's not polished. You know, he's wild, like his name, Wilder.
Yeah.
He's swinging from.
I call him the Hellmaker King.
Yeah.
I told my man D Beeman that D Beeman started dying. I said, yo, he's the Hellmaker King.
He's swinging.
He come out from anywhere. See, but look here. Let me tell you something.
He throw hammer fists at you.
Let me tell you something. His game plan is sick. You know why?
Yeah.
He's not here trying to impress the audience.
No. Not trying to get the point.
In his mindset,
yeah.
I need one punch to knock this motherfucker out.
He treats it like a street fight. Like one punch.
One punch.
That's it.
He ain't knocking me out. Like in his mindset, ain't nobody knocking him out.
Yeah.
He needs one punch. So he's got 12 rounds, 3-minute rounds to get you one time. Like he did King Khan Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. That guy didn't
King
even
Khan
see it.
Ortiz was up like 5-1, 6-1, easy.
And he didn't even see it coming.
And he dropped him.
Had it hands down and just got
Put
popped.
hands on him.
Yeah.
Dropped him. What's up, sister? I love you, baby.
Wilder, his hands are low, so you don't expect that punch coming.
Yeah.
And in boxing, it's the punch you don't see coming that
Lou,
gets you.
he remind me of police. They'll let you make money. They'll watch you. and then they'll lock you up. You know how police do. They'll let you eat a little bit, and they come for you, they pick you up.
Build it up.
That's wilder. They'll let you bug out at the beginning, have fun.
Yeah.
Then, boop, you laid out. You don't even know what happened.
They let you get it.
It looked like King Kong said where I'm at. Like, it almost looked like he said where I'm
He
at.
looked at, yeah.
Like, he totally lost sense of where the fuck he was at during that fight.
Man. Yeah, like
You
the
know what I'm
police,
saying?
they give you a couple rounds, get your money up, and then they snatch it from you.
Yeah, Big Lou, I seen your hustle shirt. Don't think I ain't see it. That shirt is dope, bro. I seen it. I seen it, Lou. Yeah, so anything else you want to add on before we close out the show? We got about 5 minutes left. What else you want to add to this fight that's up and coming? So people can make a couple dollars. The line is low, 115, 105, so there's potential to make money.
Well, my perspective is, you know, we got this young guy coming up to fight the greatest.
What's up, Star Rios? I see you, baby.
The greatest MMA fighter of all time, John Bones Jones. But everybody knows, man, in fighting, you get old, you get slower, you can't be on top forever.
Right.
You know? So I think when people are saying, like, oh, this kid has no chance, and that John Jones is saying all this stuff that, yeah, this kid has no chance against me.
Gaff girls, I see you, baby.
He's got to say that.
Right.
Well, so once you start saying some stuff like, oh, yeah, he might have a chance, then everyone's going to be like, oh, man, he might lose.
Hold up. Ernest Maynard, I wanted you to pop up.
Yeah.
917-723-8264. You know, me and you always argue. I love your perspective. Get on. Lewis said, fuck John Bones.
I said, can't fuck Bones.
Oh, okay.
yet.
Okay.
I agree. He's the greatest MMA fighter of all time.
He might be too experienced for that young guy, man, because 12-0 ain't enough
Yeah,
fights,
I think the
man.
experience.
Yeah, 12-0. I mean, he's only 26-0, but he's proven he's the best at 26.
He knows if he gets hurt somehow, he'll take the guy down. The guy's never been on the ground.
Right.
And vice versa. If he knows he can't beat the guy on the feet, he's going to take him down and probably submit him or beat him up.
Right. But let's go back to the Fury fight. Do you have an opinion now for the peoples? Because it's going to be hard to get you back on the show before that fight. So if there's anything you could give them now so they can make a few dollars, you put.